Hello YouTube, shintigercurl here, that dude in the straw hat, bringing you yet another awesome video. It is the day after Christmas, December 26th, 2015, on a Saturday. You know what, and I know it's probably the latest I've ever done one of these, but I'm here to bring you my live reactions to the latest chapter of One Piece. Yep, it was a late arrival, not that I blame Oda, because, well, it's friggin' Christmas, so even the Japanese still celebrate Christmas. So anyway, got a new chapter today. I'm a little hungover. Well, not too much of a hungover to not read One Piece, of course, after drinking some nice, delicious plum wine and sake for Christmas. But anyway, we move on to the next chapter. Last time on One Piece, we heard the rest of the story about the Mink tribe's struggle against the Kaido pirates, led by one of Kaido's three great calamities, Jack the Drought. And they seriously got fucked up. So, what's going to happen when they get to the part where Sanji and the crew arrive? Well, that's where we come in with One Piece, chapter 811, ROKO. The cover chapter is a nice little holiday cover art with all the Straw Hats. Well, not all of the Straw Hats. Sanji, Chopper, Luffy, Nami, Usopp, and Zoro hanging out with a bunch of monkeys. Robin and Frankie are noticeably absent. I wonder what they're doing. But anyway, moving on. Let's go on to our first page. All right. 10 days ago, and Caesar Clown is acting like an asshole. Apparently, he's talking about the state of the country would be done in by the poison gas, and he's proud of the poison gas that he had created and given to Kaido and his pirates. He says the name of the gas is called koro, or the Japanese word for kill is korosu. So it's pretty much a short, abbreviated term for the word kill for Japanese, koro. It's a mass slaughter weapon of my own design, he says. And Sanji and Chopper beat the crap out of him. It's not like I fired the damn thing. And Sanji says there's nothing redeeming about Caesar Clown. And Chopper's like, if you hadn't invented it in the first place, none of these poor people would have suffered, jackass. You should be able to neutralize it with your power, right? And he's like, don't be so quick to assume who is in the right here. The Mink tribe are infamous for two things: their battle prowess and their hatred of humans. We're better off leaving them be. Who knows? The moment we save them, we might end up on the wrong side of the food chain. And we get the daily rain from the elephant. Let's see. And Sanji hears Nami's voice, and of course, being who he is, he goes after him. And he warns Caesar that before he gets back from saving Nami, he had better gotten rid of that pathetic gas of his from the city. And he still had, and he says that his heart of his might be made into pate. He still has Caesar's heart, courtesy of our good friend Trafalgar Law. And he uses his skywalk to go to look for and finds Brook and Nami, and he uses his Daivle Jamba Mutan shot against one of Jack's crew members, Lord Sheepshead, and the other members are running back and saying they were going to report that the samurai wasn't here. And we cut back to Caesar Clown using his gas powers to neutralize the Koro gas using something called ROKO. There's an annotation in the notes that says that ROKO is written in Japanese syllables. ROKO is Koro spelled backwards. So there's that. Anyway, he's neutralizing all the gas in the entire area. Everyone seems to be recovering. And the others arrive back in time to see him recovering all the gas, and they're asking whether Caesar's weapon was responsible for all this, and they said the country is nearly completely wiped out. They're willing to go this far. I'd say there's still a good number of them that's still hiding somewhere on the island. So, and according to Gas Brains, the Mink tribe are a violent bunch. If it turns out to be the case, we might regret saving these guys. So there's that. So anyway, they get attacked, and thinking that they're members of Jack's crew, Nami gets attacked by Wanda, I think, from the look of it. And she says that she's fine and that the poison weakened her, and she doesn't look really good. So Nami takes her down. That either Nami's gotten really strong or the gas made them really weak, because Nami isn't exactly a close combat kind of person. But Sanji warns her that the woman has a bomb, and she says that she will blow you all to smithereens. And Wanda starts crying. What grudge do you hold against us? What could you possibly gain by slaughtering our people? The people you seek are not here. This country is hundreds of years old. How much must you pillage and plunder to satisfy your black hearts? And Carrot says that the people saved her, and that Jack and his subordinates have retreated from this island. And Inu, well, not Inu, one of his subordinates, the guy with the hat, I forgot his name, says that they're not affiliated with Jack. It's Pedro, and he's moving along weakly. And he mentions that because of their magic, the gas is dissipated. And he says over 24 hours have passed since the release of the gas. If antidotes to the poison are not administered within 48 hours, the effects become impossible to treat. We can't afford to waste a single second if we hope to save everyone in this country. Where is your hospital? I don't have enough medicine or tools to tend these people. I need to round up everyone capable of assisting me. I'm a doctor. Please do what I say. Chopper, I love you, Chopper. And Wanda's still crying, and she's like, are you really going to save us? I thought we were all done for. Nami says, we're not going to abandon a single one of you. So we get a montage shot of Caesar and Chopper administering the antidote. Caesar looking extremely pissed because he doesn't want to help. Caesar clown, you fucker. So they're all administering the antidotes. They get Inu and Neku off the crucifix to tend to their injuries. And Nami helps Beppo. We get a nice shot of that. Brooks helping out. The country's doctors are aiding out. And they are just scrambling to save everyone. This is why I love One Piece. It just feels so good. And I think that cuts to the end of the flashback, well, for this part, at least. Cut back to the present. Wanda says, though we were little more than strangers to you all, you managed to save every last one of us. We will never forget the debt to you as long as we live. One day, we'll hope to repay it. And she starts licking Nami. Ooh, kinky. Of course, Frankie starts weeping like a baby. You guys are like milk-tarians. Make me proud to be a friggin' straw hat. And Usopp's like, well, that's how things went down. I see. This is why we were so welcomed so warmly. And Luffy's like, this Jack guy grinds my gears. You know what grinds my gears? I promise you, one day I'll sock him and that Kaido dude hard and fast. Brooke comments about Jack's obituary, and Wanda's like, she has a hard time believing that's actually true. You would too if you actually seen the guy fight. I kind of do too, being the guy's worth 1 billion berries. 1 billion. Anyway, Chopper says that they're going to stay here and talk. And Usopp's like, do you have somewhere he needs to be? Well, it's night, so I thought I'd pay the ruler of the night, Neko Mushi, a visit, and the guardians of the whale forest. It's time for a checkup. And Wanda says, then let's get out the crushies. And Robin speaks, come to think of it, Wanda, isn't it time for you to sleep as well? And she says, I am a ruler's bird. My job is to, day and night, to be by the side of both rulers. I'm also one of the few people who can come and go as they please from both rulers' kingdoms. I got to report that the Duke Inu is safe and sound, though I suspect it'll dismiss as unneeded information. Luffy says he wants to meet Lord Nekomushi. And, of course, Brooke wants to meet Neku because, well, cats don't eat bones. But anyway. So they're aboard these little crocodile-looking things. Well, I'll just show you right now. Yep, look at them. crocodile with little spitly legs. But yeah, had to show you. And Usopp says that he's sorry that they're dragging Carrot along, but Carrot says this is okay because she's a ruler's bird too. And let's see. And Zoro finally asks, Curly and Gasbrain haven't disappeared from their story yet. The event, and Brook asks and comments while playing his guitar. To be honest, we haven't told most of the inhabitants what actually happened. They just had their country destroyed. We didn't want to give them any further cause to worry. All this happened rather secretively. That, too, only happened 2 days ago, so steel yourselves to listen to this tale. It might very well be that Sanji is no longer able to return to us. But and Luffy gets mad because he said he'd come back in his leather. And Nami's like, that's what we're trying to tell you. What actually happened before is a lot more serious. This place is known as the Phantom Island because itself is a living being. Log posters don't normally point to it, normally being impossible to find. However, a grave mistake and oversight was committed. Though we managed to slip away from our enemy ship, and they comment about them heading for Zoo ahead of us, we allowed them to catch up wind of our destination. In addition, on their ship, unbeknownst to us, there rode a native of this Phantom Island. In other words, 2 days ago, Big Mom's ship came calling. Oh, leave this to me, Mama. Roar. It's the lion guy that we saw back in the Fishman Island arc, a member of Big Mom's crew. Apparently, this island is his home too. So I almost forgot about you. I almost forgot about you, Lion Dude. I like you, Iron Lion Dude. But yeah, and that is the end of the latest chapter of One Piece. What have we learned? We learned that it was thanks to the efforts of Sanji's group that all the inhabitants of Zoo survived the gas attack from Jack's crew. We also learned of the status of Carrot and Wanda being people that can go from the Night Kingdom to the Day Kingdom and back again freely. And we also learned that there was something more to this story that not even the natives of Zoo have learned, and it has something to do with Sanji. This has always been interesting because Sanji. This has been interesting since the last arc because out of all the members of the Straw Hat Pirates who got bounties or who got increased bounties, Sanji's got a special order, I guess you could say, that he will be captured alive. So this may have something to do with that. And of course, so Caesar Clown and Sanji are still missing. And we learned that that lion guy, I keep forgetting his name, is from Big Mom's pirate crew, is from Zoo himself. So this is 2 people we know from Zoo, him and Beppo. Nice. So anyway, that's the news chapter of One Piece. Like what you see? Link, comment, subscribe below. Got any questions, comments, or just want to talk about this awesome chapter of One Piece? Leave it below. I will get back to you. Want to support the channel? Like button helps. Patreon is in the description. Also, hook me up if you want to talk to me or want to follow me on Twitter. Hashtag Captain Luffy. Spelled CAPT Luffy. Yeah. And also, tip jar is in the corner. I could really use the cash. So anyway, till next time. This has been Shintigercurl, that dude in straw hat, saying good day. I'm going to go get some nachos right now.